Hey guys, we're back here for a very late night Fartist feature. What is up? What? I'm here with the lovely team for the Obserian Chronicles. Is that what the name that you guys are going with now? That's the name
the Obserian Chronicles. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Hi guys, how are you? Let's wave to the chat. Yes, so we are here with some of the members of your team. You had more, but we'll see if they'll come back. Maybe they'll come back for another stream when you guys are actually here for your Kickstarter, because you guys can come back because you're getting ready to launch your Kickstarter for this. And we can do a quick hello because people were here earlier because there was a snafu on some timeage earlier today, but that's okay. We had Preston in the chat earlier. Hi, Preston. Hi. And CJ was like, where the hell is everyone? I know. Yeah. Our bad. It's Glenn. Glenn is great. And he said that he was going to go to sleep because he was making pizza. We had Miss So in here earlier. I know. Oh, we had the Bebe in here. We had a lot of people in here earlier, so they were very interested. You were also in here as well, with Crystal in here. Yeah, it was popping earlier, so we'll see if we get more of these people back in here. What's up, JD? Let's see. Yeah, some people's. You were also in here. Reed was in here. All right, and then you're back in here again, and then now Gleason. Oh shit. Glenn is back in here, and Jason is in here. Hi, guys. Welcome. Yes, we are back here doing this again for a very special late night panel of the Fartist feature. Oh, my God. I have not slept in several days, so it's going to be a lot of fuck-ups tonight. Also, we've got Taint in the building. What's up, Taint? How are you doing? Yes. Hi. Hello. So, my peeps in the chat do not know you. Would you like to very awkwardly give yourself an introduction? And I'm going to randomly select one of you, and you're going to go and say hi. So, boom, there you go. Introduce yourself.
Hey, everyone. I'm Innkeeper Vase. I have a YouTube channel called The Twisted Tentacle, and mostly focuses on gaming, tabletop gaming, role-playing game. We lean towards horror at the end. But yeah, I'm collaborating with my brother, Gio, for this project.
Very nice. And I'm assuming we got your brother here. Hi.
Yes, and I am Gio. And yes, we are twins, although we may not look so alike anymore. We are identical twins. And yes, we're collaborating on the Obserian Chronicles. It's going to be a horror/sci-fi anthology. It's going to have 6 stories, and we're working on it. For release probably middle of next year, but we're gonna have an ash can coming out probably next month. So
very nice. And that's what the Kickstarter is for?
Well, the Kickstarter is not launching just yet. That's going to be for the actual graphic novel, the full 6 stories. But the
that's right
ash can.
Right, the ash can is we're doing a GoFundMe for the ash can, or it can go through my website. I have a store, a comic book store, which is dangerouswaterscomics.com, and you can pre-order it there as well.
We have YZF Nate wants to know, being a convicted murderer against Twitch TOS. Good question. I don't know. Maybe we should find out.
Is this a reference to something? I'm not familiar with who.
I don't know.
Who violated the terms of service on Twitch?
I don't know. And if you, a convicted murderer against, I don't think so. But you know what? Feel free to fill us in, Nate, the whole rest of the stream on Twitch TOS. Thank you. No, I don't think so. Oh. Update. You haven't been convicted yet. You plan on turning yourself in soon. All right. Well, that changes things. That changes things.
The answer was, who is it? It was Nate, after all.
Okay. So technically, don't know. Depends. Also, probably depends on what state you're in. I don't know. Your state has different laws. So good luck to you, Nate. So you introduced yourself quite nicely there, Nate. Thank you for that. Also, hello. Hi.
Hello. Hi. I'm Iulia. I'm illustrating one of the stories in the book. I'm an illustrator at heart. I just taken thank you. But I'm not working full time on illustration. I work more on graphic design nowadays. I would like to take some more projects in the illustration, but well, for me it's not a late night. I'm in Romania. It's 7 in the morning here.
Do you normally wake up this early?
No,
I'm so sorry.
On a Saturday, especially.
Dang, I am so sorry.
Well, it's fine. I made some pancakes and I watched
Pancakes. I wish I had a stack of pancakes right now. That sounds amazing.
We got
What
one
kind of
guy eating
toppings?
pizza. You got pancakes,
Yeah.
man.
What kind of stuff did you put on your
and
pancakes?
Batman the animated series.
Ooh, nice. And I do like your outfit. You look lovely. Also, Diego says, badass bat ears. Yes. Facts. Yes. They flutter. Yes. Oh, we should have planned this
great.
because I also have a matching bat hoodie outfit I could have worn. Dang. Dang. Next time.
Well, next time. Next time for sure. I'm gonna find something even more glitterish, probably.
Ooh, challenge accepted. All right. So how did all of you guys get together for this? Have you been working together for a while?
So it's interesting because my brother and I are of Romanian descent. So
Okay.
my grandfather was actually Romanian, and I met a guy named Xenocyde, Bogdan, and he and I hit it off, and then we ended up, talking about, oh man, so you're in Romania, and then, I'm Romanian descent, and then he found Iulia on some kind of message board, I think, or group.
It was a Discord group, comic book lovers, where I posted the Catwoman illustration, and
Ooh. Can't go with Catwoman.
Yeah, it's the version from the movie, the Batman. With that costume.
Oh, the new one. The
Yeah.
Batman movie. Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
the
Very,
Batman.
very cool. Very
Maybe
cool. So
we'll see it later.
Ooh, maybe because I have your Instagram pulled up, so we could go through there and look at some of your art because it's lovely and I adore it. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Because you also
Gio,
have
Gio and I met at birth. We met at birth.
Oh, you met at birth.
Yeah.
Have you been battling since before?
Yeah, we actually we're really close. Twins tend to be really, really close, and we have a bond that's unlike anything else. I mean, I'm close with my mom, and I'm still not as close with her as I am with Gio. So growing up, like, we did everything together, and comic books were a huge part of our life growing up. We grew up with mostly Marvel comics, I think.
Marvel,
and then Image had come out, and we got a little bit into Image, but it was mostly Marvel comics back in the heyday of the mid 90s, early to mid 90s.
Okay. What was your go-to read back in the day in the 90s?
He loved the X-Men. That was like his thing. And we kind of like, he was subscribed to certain titles and I was subscribed to other titles. Mine was like Iron Man and Spider-Man. And he was all about the mutants.
You're both mutants. Oh, yes. Glenn is also a twin. They're not clothed.
We're not as close anymore because we're far away. We're on opposite sides of the country. But
oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he decided to run off to the literal other end of the country. So I'm in Florida, and he moved to Oregon. So it's like,
oh no! Did you scare him off? Is that what happened? Oh no! So how did you How long ago did you start working on the book together?
So actually, initially, I've been wanting to make a comic book forever. I mean, since I was a kid, and comics got me into art. They got me into writing, and then took a detour. Went to nursing school. Got kicked out of nursing school, and then I was in limbo. So I wrote a few books. I wrote 9 books, and one of those was a compilation of short horror stories. And that's when I started thinking, oh, maybe I could turn these stories into comic book or something.
Okay.
And so that was back in 2012, and so I've been planning it since then.
Oh wow.
And I wrote a second book of stories, of short stories, and the second book I called it the Obserian Chronicles. And so it's had that title since 2013 or so. And this year, when I went to trademark it, turns out we have some conflicts, some other publications that have come out just recently, just this year and last year, that would end up being an infringement if I name it.
It was ridiculous. The chat on our Discord was just out of control. It was like literally updates by like 10-minute increments. It was like, why don't we change the name to this? And then someone would like research it and post an image of something that already existed and was copyrighted. It's like, damn it.
Oh,
All
no.
right, let's do this instead. And then it was like a full day of back and forth, just shooting out ideas because we had to scramble. It's partially why the Kickstarter got delayed, because we like also had to rebrand it, everything. I mean, we try to get as close as possible to the original title, but without infringing on anyone's copyrights or anything.
You'd be shocked about how many super popular comic artists have to do that. Like that just happened to just last week. Another Kickstarter had to do that with a very, very popular, because another guy that's coming out with theirs had the exact same title of their book, but it was with a more popular comic artist coming out. Also, hey JD, what's up? Glenn has some questions in the chat. He wants to know, all of you, what is your favorite film of all time?
Oh man, well, you know, as much as I love horror, my favorite film of all time is Casablanca. My second favorite would be Watchmen.
Interesting. Mick, what's your favorite horror movie then? Since you said you liked horror.
Wow, that's a great one.
I'm interested in hearing this answer. I don't think I know this answer.
Oh man, favorite horror movie. I don't know, maybe Hellraiser.
Perfect.
Just because it was so different from anything else that was out at the time.
Say Halloween. It's his favorite. Yeah. Nice. You like either more of the classics of the Halloween then? I mean the horror movies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What about you, Iulia?
Well, I guess I love everything Tim Burton. You can say that for sure.
Yay, Tim Burton. Yes. I'm in the middle of doing a Sleepy Hollow piece. I love me the Tim Burtons is my favorite.
Yeah. And,
very nice.
I go to the movies very often, so the favorite movie of the week just changes from a week to another. I get very hyped out at the cinema. Like last time I saw the Mutant Ninja Turtles animation, it's so good.
I agree. The one thing I didn't like is Michelangelo never says cowabunga. Spoiler alert.
Well, the characters I think were a bit off, but I just love how the animation looks, like the aesthetics of it. So for me, that's the cheesy part, and also the villain, the Superfly guy.
Superfly was great. It was a good movie. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. What about yourself?
Down. Yep. So mine shift, just like LULIA said. I have a top 3, and it changes from week to week depending on my mood. Watchmen. So Gio, Watchmen is one of your favorites. That's one of my favorites. Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. And Unforgiven.
The Romanian in that one, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's just the flavor of that movie is so unique, and it's really, really it's really close to the book. I love that. I mean, obviously they always have to take stuff out of the book, but like the adaptation is really, really close to the book, and I really enjoyed it. And Gary Oldman's my favorite actor of all time, so definitely helps as well.
So good in that. He's so passionate in that, and the costumes and the music and that just set it off on a whole nother level. It's so good.
Yeah, and the visuals, it's like throwback but modern. It's really, really just a unique movie.
It's great. I saw that in the 4th grade. It was amazing.
Oh wow.
Yes. Yeah. Question. Has anybody ever told you sound like Jon Favreau a bit?
Jon Favreau, the actor?
Yeah.
Like Jon Favreau from Swingers? Jon Favreau, or Jon Favreau in his older years?
Oh, good question, Glenn. Update on that. He's a huge movie. Yeah, he says just yep. Yep.
Just both. Just all the Favreaus.
Yeah, all rolled into one. Yeah, nice. Very nice. The actor director. So yeah, so you're just throwing him in there. So you're doing the older version then? Is where you're going with that? Nice. Okay, all right. He had another question saved in the chat. This is actually a good one. What's the pressure of creating a comic for each of you? Is it stressful or fun? Ooh.
Okay, that is a good question. LULIA, you take this one first, LULIA.
I should take this.
Yeah, you can pass if you want. That's fine.
No, I mean, it is stressful because I'm doing it as a part-time job, and I would really, really like to get into it more. But it's also the first project of this sort, and I didn't got into comic books since like 2 years ago or so. And I didn't know much about it, just that after I started reading comic books, I just wanted to do that.
Interesting.
So I'm learning and doing it all at once, and it's a bit of a struggle, but it's fun, and I'm very excited about the results.
That's very cool.
Yeah, like drawing a story, not only a character or a specific setup, but from panel to panel to get the story to read and just put in those little details that say so much more that you don't have space to put it in the text, so it's like the writer writes a story and then I add another story on top of it and just build from there, and it's cool.
Yeah, I think the hardest part of it is life getting in the way.
Yeah.
We all work full-time jobs, and I was lucky enough to get fired recently from my day job, so that freed up some time. But then also the pressure you put on yourself. Like I've finished several pages, and then you let it sit for a little bit, come back, look them over again, and then you're like, oh, this is no good. Scrap it. Redo them. And that's like the hardest thing, is just to have to redo pages that you thought you were satisfied with, and then when you look back on them, you're like, oh no, not good.
I'm gonna kind of say I agree with both of you. I've never done a comic before. It's definitely something different than anything I've ever done. Like Iulia said, the combination of the storytelling, from knowing what to put in text and not put too much and let the reader absorb and kind of gather more information just from the art. It's a really fine balance that's hard to match, but also, like what Gio said, the pressure. I mean, there's just so many other things, so many other factors, but also the pressure of like finishing a panel and being like, man, I liked it when I finished it, and now there's things I don't like that I need to fix. And then you spend more hours on just the one panel, and then you keep going back to it. You just have to learn to to leave good enough alone and move on to the next one. Otherwise, you'll never finish. And I feel like a lot of people, especially when it comes to art, and I didn't understand this when I wrote my first role playing adventure, which I'm releasing next year too. I hired artists, and I'm like, why are they taking so long to get me the stuff that I'm paying them for? But it's got to be that, you go back to it and you just want it to be perfect for the client, and you're always constantly self-critical, just trying to make it better and better every time.
Oh, for sure. I think that's something too when you're reading it and you're seeing that the art or whatever doesn't convey the feeling that you want in a book, then you go back and redo it and it comes back even better than you envisioned the second time. I think it's worth it to do that, especially as the artists grow as well, because you're all kind of learning at the same time to create something kind of magical, and I think that's pretty neat. So, yeah.
Heck yeah.
So, Iulia, I have a question. So, what kind of gravitated you towards comics? Were you reading like manga or anything else first, and then you kind of just went to the comics, or did you just like one day just like start reading, just pick up a comic book one day?
Well, it was more of the second version for me. Yeah, because like I grew up in a very small village, and nobody had really access to nothing, even though it was like the 90s, late 90s, beginning of the 2000s. But like I didn't got on the internet until I was like 13 or 14 or something like that. And then I was like really a nerd at school, and then just doing it all for the grades. And I got to be like 24, and I just realized I didn't had a lot of passions and things of my own to just like. So yeah, then I got this Marvel, I think X-Men or something from a supermarket store. It was like just there on the shelf, and I started reading comics, and now I have a lot of Batman, and a lot of Batman.
Nice. Is there like a specific artist that you like kind of gravitate to, or just like everything right now? You're just kind of sucking it all in, trying to read it and figure it out.
I'm a bit obsessed with Greg Capullo.
Yes.
Like I have to get everything.
Yes. Okay.
Even like metal, I think the story is just bullshit. Just because it has to have it all, and it's just so full, and it's such a complex story that it's hard to follow. But just because I love the artist, I love how he draws, I had to have them all and just try and get to the end of each and every one.
Oh, we've all been there. Trust me, we've all been there. Did you discover his Spawn yet? Did you get there yet?
Not yet. Like okay. I saw how do you call it? I don't get it. Like a full collection of all the
like the trades and the
like trade paperback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I just went through it in the bookstore, okay. And I really like it, but I'm just waiting to finish some more books that I already got. So.
Yeah, that's a long, lengthy read, but he's got some very sexy art in there. He out of all the artists, he's got some good stuff. He's got good stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to actually pull up your Instagram a little bit later, but we do actually have a really good question over here from Diego, who wants to know what's more detail of what the comic is about, and does it have a main character or different stories? So would you like to give more detail about what your it's Obserian Chronicles? Yes.
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, unless we run into another speed
snafu.
Bump. So it's kind of like it's a compilation, so it's kind of like how Tales from the Crypt and things like that, where horror compilation where you have an overarching narrative, which is this witch. She finds a book, and it chronicles strange occurrences throughout space and time, and then each one of the stories stands alone. So eventually I'm going to publish each one of the stories as a separate comic book, um, in addition to the compilation, but on a very limited run, mainly for us. And but yeah, so I wrote 3 of the stories. There's 6 in all. The first story is called oh goodness gracious, the Legion of Jakar.
Legion.
So the Legion of Jakar is kind of like a mix between Something Wicked This Way Comes from Ray Bradbury and mixed with
Ooh, okay.
the Bible's Book of Revelation. So it's like end of the world kind of thing, but with a circus that comes to town, and then all hell gets unleashed on the world. Then the second story is Old Cigar Road. It's a guy gets called to his hometown, or what he thinks is his hometown. Turns out he's being lured by this witch-like creature, a Lamia, and who's gonna basically steal his soul. And then the third one is called A Grisly Sight on Christmas Night, and that was actually inspired by the song Synchronicity 2 by the Police. So it's kind of
Really? I didn't know that.
yeah, it's like parallel stories where something is happening in one part of the world and then something similar is happening somewhere else, and they're kind of running parallel. And yeah, if you listen to Synchronicity 2 and read the lyrics, you'll see a lot of similarities to that story once you read it. And then we have Sicko-Tron, who was going to join us today. I don't know what happened, but he's writing a story. My brother Vase is writing a story, and then Bogdan is writing the other story, which is the one that Iulia is illustrating.
Very
And they
cool.
can speak about stories.
Glenn loves the police.
Glenn has good taste. We'll just
He
put that out
does.
there.
I know, really.
Yeah, he does. We are all fans of Sicko-Tron. We've known him for a while. He is a fan of the chat. Yeah. He better not be cheating on us on CJ's freaking C3 stream, Insomniac chat. I'm telling you right now, Sicko-Tron. Get you. No, kidding. Yeah, we got a couple. So, did you guys have any other thoughts or stuff that you want to talk about for your story before I pull up any of your pages that we have here?
Not yet. Just the basic
okay.
elevator pitch, I guess. Mine is just
Okay.
about a small town in New England and a strange mist that rolls into town that affects people in a strange way, and a detective who's investigating it, who's going through a crisis of faith of sorts. Kind of like how The Exorcist, the crisis of faith situation, but it's still kind of, I have the outline written out and I'm working on the panels. I did some, initial panels, and I'm kind of redoing like what we were talking about earlier. So lots of delays on that, but I'm excited for the actual story once it's done.
You said that takes place in England?
New England.
Okay.
New
So I was
England,
going to say, Glenn is from England, and could have been your detective. You don't know. Actually, he's a part detective. Yeah.
Oh.
So, yes, you are in a lot of the chats too as well. So you're kicking ass on that. Networking. Okay. Oh, good question. Good question, Glenn. It's a long theme one, but yes, you all draw and write. Do you have any ideas to add to the project, or you have set yourself a specific task? For example, Iulia draws and you guys just write. Are you guys just all kind of collaborating and doing like several different things at like the same time? It's like a group effort type thing.
Yeah, Iulia's doing art for someone else's story, and Gio's doing the art and stories for his stories, and I'm doing the art and story for my story. I don't know what is what's the other story? Is it Sicko-Tron that's doing the story and the art.
Yeah, Sicko-Tron. Yeah, he's doing his story.
Nice.
Yeah, he Sicko-Tron. Yeah, he wrote his story and he's drawing it too. So, and his art is actually very, very interesting. It's really dark and gritty, and it's really different. It's like grainy, so it's got that, I don't know, like a grainy feel to it. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, it feels like watching like viewing the art through like a older TV, like a tube TV, you know, with that kind of like haze or grain that you get from that. It looks really interesting. I think it's really cool. Like we've all sent each other art from the project, and we all have such completely different styles. And I think that's awesome because each story is going to feel very unique to the previous. So that's I'm excited to see once everything's completed how the artwork kind of flows from story to story.
Yeah, that's what Glenn says here. He thinks it's great that each story would be different because it's from different people, and he likes that. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I've seen a couple of the things like when he was when Sicko was like just starting out doing art. Like I think I saw like a Superman or something. It was pretty neat. Yeah, it's like a while ago. Yeah. It's interesting because I didn't even know he did art at the time when he was just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this piece this one time. I was like, it's great. So yeah. So I was gonna say, is it all gonna be full? Is it all gonna be digital, or do you guys do like traditional or kind of like mix it up type art styles?
So I find it difficult to do completely digital. I have, well, I don't know. You can see here. I have my my drawing tablet here, but I prefer to do hand sketches, and then I guess digitize it, scan it, and then work off of that. I don't know. It's hard for me to draw on a drawing tablet from scratch for some reason. I just like pen and paper or pencil and paper.
It definitely takes some getting used to if you're more or if you started out doing pen and paper for sure. I could see where that would be way different. Mine is going to be all digital. I can't draw on pen and paper. If I mess up, I get mad at myself and then I have to start the whole thing over. So that's the huge benefit of digital. And the layers are just a godsend. I mean, I can't imagine not being able to. I know you can kind of do layers with pencil art, but it's like page over page over page. It's a little different.
Yeah.
So it's a godsend. Layers are a godsend.
Yeah, mine are digital as well.
Okay.
I started in drawing traditional, like in high school and university and all, and then just after I finished university, I switched onto digital, and nowadays I only do digital art. I would love to try and get back, but like maybe more gradually, not with a whole project at a time, because yeah, I'm afraid it would be a mess for me as well.
Do you think digital helped you like do like different panels and not just like the portrait type versions of art? Like it helps you get in there and do like different sets of emotions and things that you wouldn't really do like traditional wise?
Yeah, because you can change things. If you decide that this light is not good, you can change only the light and not the whole drawing from start to end. I mean, I think to do good traditional art, you have to have already a lot of experience to know what you're going for, and then just go straight for that. I mean, maybe you will change your mind from time to time, but not as often as if you don't have a lot of experience.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, facts. It's like you said, cutting a piece or changing the light, moving a character, that's huge too. Like I've done art where I had one character here and one character there, and I send for feedback to some friends and to Geo, and they're like, no, if you move this character here and move this one there, and it's so easy with digital to just do that and expand the character so the perspective is right, and it's Well, if you're doing traditional, I mean, once that's done, I mean, you have to basically start over. It's crazy. I don't know how you do it, Gio, but Gio's been doing he's been really honing his skills, and he draws on, I don't know what they're called, the blank cover comics.
sketch covers.
Yeah, sketch covers. So he's been doing one a day or something for the last year.
Very cool.
I guess that's a way to hone your skills, is just to do one every single day.
That's also interesting too, because when you're on a piece of paper and you don't center it properly when you're doing your art, you can't extend the paper. You can't.
It's so funny that you say that, because I find myself doing that all the time, pinching the sheet of paper.
No,
all the time, man. Zoom in.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's hilarious. Also, Sicko-Tron, I'm calling you out right now. You should be on here with us, buddy. It's okay. You don't have to be. You can come on next time. It's okay. But also, it's funny that they're twins but so different.
Hi, Sicko-Tron.
Yeah.
Buy our comic, Sicko-Tron.
Oh, yeah. Sign up for the free launch, Sicko. Yeah. Also, good question. Will your book be available overseas? Because
great question. Because we're an international team, it's actually going to be really easy for us to ship very inexpensively overseas to Europe and to Canada. So normally, man, Canadians get slammed with shipping.
Canada, I know. It's terrible.
And I mean, even in Europe, but for some reason, Canada shipping is really over the top. But because we'll be able to consolidate into one massive shipment, send it to Sicko-Tron, and then he can ship them out from where he's at in Saskatchewan. It'll be very inexpensive. And then same for Europe, we ship it over to Iulia or Bogdan, and then they can distribute it from there in Europe very, very cheaply.
Very cool. Yeah, because that's one of the things that sucks about international shipping is not only do you have to pay shipping charges, you have to pay the customs and duty when you go pick it up sometimes. So that's killer. So that is huge helpful that you guys have kind of a universal team over there. So yes, way to go, Glenn. Because he gets screwed a lot because he's in the UK and a lot of the projects aren't shipping. And I know it's terrible. Good question. It's a perfect thing because if you want to, I will highlight you. You can show off some of your sick ass covers. Then we could get into a little bit of the art, and then I'll pull up your page for Iulia, and then we can go over some of your art stuff. So, what are some of your favorite things to draw? And then I could highlight you right now, and then just show me your. Do you have any covers, or do you want me to just pull up your Instagram? Probably be easier for Iulia.
No, I think I only have the Instagram. Maybe I have something, little project I did already almost a year ago, but it haven't been released. I can't publish it anywhere else. I can show it for you on the live stream. It's a cover for a music album.
Oh,
that's cool. Yeah.
Really unfortunately, the singer is still writing his music. He has some delays, so my art is just stuck there.
Oh no! Hopefully it'll come out soon, then it'll be a national hit, and then everybody like, "Oh, that's Iulia. We need her art everywhere." So okay, I'll pull up your Instagram, but because G already has his covers next to him, let's see your covers. So in the meantime, what are some of your favorite things that you like to draw for everybody? What are some of your favorite things?
Well, I love doing portraits. So I actually paint portraits on wine bottles and on different things. These is with oil paint. I do people's pets. I did a dog here. Somebody's dog.
Ooh, doggy. I actually have one myself that I will show later on.
And then I love doing the blank sketch cover. So I only have a couple here next to me, but obviously horror stuff, Leatherface, and then girls.
Girls in horror, nice. Yeah.
That's Jubilee, if you didn't get it. Mm-hmm. And then that one.
The eyes.
I did a Spawn.
Ooh,
And my
cool.
friend pointed out, actually, I gotta fix it because my friend pointed out a big mistake here.
Uh-oh.
The cape, actually, she's got this big
Oh,
hole
okay.
on her shoulder. I didn't even notice. And that's one of the things with digital that you can fix easily on digital.
Super easy to fix on digital.
Yeah. But what I do is after I do the sketches with pencil, I spray them with a fixative. So you can actually take a heavy duty eraser and rub it and it will not erase it. Like it
Very
stays
cool.
permanently.
Nice.
So
very nice. Okay. Yeah, okay. JD says great stuff, and he loves it because he is a huge also horror buff as well.
Thank
so
you.
yeah. Let's see. And then do you have any of your art, or is it all digital?
It's all digital. I don't have any readily available to show, but mostly I like doing fantasy art because it's kind of where I'm at is role-playing games and gaming, character portraits, but scene art is something I'm getting into. It's been a lot of work learning to do that properly, getting the lighting right and all that. It's been a learning experience for sure. But yeah, that's mostly what I do.
For a lot of artists, that's like the hardest things are scenes, backgrounds, and then of course hands and feet.
Yeah, hands and feet. AI is more like us than we thought.
1 second.
Sicko, it's on the Discord for the project.
Oh, it's okay. I can link him.
You know, you're not alone in that, Sicko. I thought that today was Thursday, man. When my brother messaged me earlier, he's like, "Hey, are we still doing this thing tonight?" I'm like, "Tonight."
Yeah, my whole week has
Thursday,
been
man.
absolutely just completely screwed up this week, so it's all good, Sicko.
Well, also I don't work now. I got fired, so I'm like,
not screw that place.
Schedule.
Get out of here. Yes. Okay, so we kind of answered that, but let me ask this question here. Diego wants to know for Vase and Hammerhead. Have you both been artists since a young age? Does one like drawing a specific genre compared to another?
So just casually, I guess. Gio more than me. Like we used to, when you're kids, like you'll draw stuff, like you'll both draw the same thing, and then go to your parents and have them vote on which one was their favorite. And we get into fights and arguments because he thought his was better than mine, and I still remember particularly a Spider-Man thing that we did. And his came out better than mine. And I just swore up and down that mine was better. And yeah, it was arguments like that. But for the most part, it's been casual. Gio's been more serious about it. I'm mostly, I kind of forced myself to get more into it after writing my adventure for Pathfinder 2 and Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm doing a lot of the art to save myself money. I did hire a couple artists, but you know how expensive that can get. So this is one cover that I drew. So I did find one. So this is the cover to my adventure, which is so far unannounced and unreleased. So that's the kind of stuff. But yeah, so Gio's been at it professionally, not professionally, but like more seriously than I have.
Very cool. Sicko already answered this question in the chat. He says his favorite thing to draw is Superman. It's vanilla and it comes out how I want it. I want to draw Batman, but it sucks when they go back to drawing Superman. But I can appreciate that.
Draw than Batman, though.
Your Superman was really cool, though. It was really unique and different.
It was. I dug it a lot. I saw that when he drew that. Oh, we got, wow, that was great. Yes, that was very cool. And he says, yes, Glenn also thinks it's very cool. So yes, you got cool stuff, dude. And Sicko, I sent that to you on the Discordies. So yes, grab it. Let's go. Let's go, Sicko. But yes, come join us. Have some fun. Yeah. All right. So let me go back. Oh, here. Let me show highlight. So these were inside the package that I got from you. And then these are some of the
stickers.
Yeah, the stickers. So we got some of the art pieces here. And then I love this one a lot. This is the one that I used for the thumbnail. But very cool. So who did this art here?
I did.
You did.
And
Nice. Very creepy.
And I lucked out. It was like it came out so different than I was thinking it was going to come out, and it came out and it turned out better than I expected.
Ooh.
It was
Very
Initially,
cool.
the hand had tentacles.
That hand gave me so much
The
trouble.
hand tentacles. Whoa.
Yeah, that hand
That's a story
gave me
I
so
want to
much
read.
trouble.
I'm just saying. Then who did this art?
I did that too.
You did. Very nice. I like them both. Very cool. But then it's gonna take me a minute, but I can pull that sucker out of that box. Show you. Wait, I don't know if I can. I've strapped it back in there. Hold on. Let me see. Give me a minute. And it's pitch black in here. Oh shit. Okay, so this is pretty dope. So you do a lot of these. Okay, also for Geo, do you sell these online with your oh shit, fucking stuck in my chair. Do you sell these online, and do you sell your sketch covers? Are they available?
So
for people
yes,
to buy?
actually, yeah, I've actually sold a few of my sketch covers. I just sold one that I did of The Walking Dead, just like 2 days
Very
ago,
cool.
actually.
Nice.
And the paintings that I do on bottles, those are commissioned. I do trade shows.
Ooh. A lot. Very sexy. Well, not sexy, but creepy. And she's got a bloody knife down there. Nice. That's fine. She's got creepy. I love it. Yeah. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
So there's trade shows. There's a lady who does craft shows,
Okay.
shows pretty much every other week in our area here in South Florida, and people go and they sell their handmade jewelry, they sell soaps and all that stuff, and I do a lot of those and sell commissioned art. So people hire me to do their bottles. I'm doing somebody else's dog here. This is still not finished. This is because these are oils. Oil paint takes 2 weeks to dry, so I have to do like 3 or 4 layers. So I do one layer, then I gotta wait 2 weeks for it to dry before I do the next layer. So each painting takes forever, like 6 weeks at the minimum. Yeah,
They're super cool though. Yeah, and Galana here is dropping. This is for the pre-launch. This is for the regular book that would be put out for the graphic novel for the pre-launch here.
Yep.
And then what is that expected to go live?
Probably April or May of next year.
We don't have a set date yet.
Yeah, we don't have a set date.
We'll have a set date early in the year.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then this here is the link to the digital stuff and some other things if they do want to pre-order and get some other goodies for your upcoming projects. Nice. Is this also where the ash can is going to be at?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Also, what are you doing, Sicko? Where are you at? I'm just saying. I linked you. Okay.
Oh, is he joining us?
Yeah, he said he was going to join. I linked him in the Discord.
Awesome.
So let me see.
Sweet.
Yeah. Let's see. So oh wait, I think I heard a blip blop. Where are you at? There you are. Oh shit.
Hey.
Hi.
Got a loading.
Sicko. That is my phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
There you are.
It sounds so here. I thought it was my phone.
It's yes, that's me. Hold on. Let me take care of this for 1 second. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Crisis averted for a second. Hey Sicko, how are you doing? It's been a minute. Hi. What is up?
Can you hear me?
A little bit. It's a little low. Your mic volume is a little low.
It's a bit of a day.
It's been a week.
Seems like we
man.
all had a day in a week.
Yeah, man, for sure.
This whole damn week, let me tell you, I'm glad it's over. Holy crap. Well, the weekend is just starting, but yeah, no, that can just stay back that way. Just get that out of my way. Yeah, no, it's been awful. So what's up, Sicko? Hi, what's up? And I'm glad that you brought the hat back. Excellent. Yes, nice. About a minute since I have seen you, but welcome to the stream here. Yes, and you are doing some art also on the project. So if you guys don't know this, you guys can hang on the Insomniac and all the other chats. You've seen him in the chats. This is Sicko, and he is working as an artist / you're also doing writing on this book as well. So that's very cool. And I'm glad that you guys are all interacting with each other and doing stuff on your projects. So yay, way to go for that. And you also have a crowdfunding for the GoFundMe to get the book started, it looks like.
Yeah, I had started that. Initially, that was going to go towards funding the ash can. I just left it up, but yeah, mainly going through the website, I think, is probably the best way to go, through Dangerous Waters Comics.
All right, nice. Well, I'm glad you were able to join us, Sicko. Yeah. Let's see. Let me open up and show off some of you guys' art here. Oh no, where did oh shit sticks. I got a second. I gotta go back here. All my other tabbies closed. Hold on a second. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it has been a very long day. If you have not been able to tell. Just 1 second. And it's just getting started for me because after this, I have to go to we're going to the C3 to do the cancer comics curing cancer. We're going to be doing it all night until like 7 a.m. art stream where we're going to be selling all of our stuff and doing art and auctioning it off. So yes, let me you're going to see on my weird desktop. I don't care. Here we go. This here is share screen. No. Yeah, that one. Okay. Yeah. You're going to see all the dumb. There we go. Boom. Yeah, no, it's terrible. I didn't open it in the new window. I should have done that. Did that. Let's see. I like your art styles, Rico. Oh, look at her little chickies. Okay. Oh, cool. Video. Nice. Also, I will follow all of you after this. I'm having the hell of a time on my Instagram. I've been blocked for like 2 months from following any new people or removing people off my Instagram. And anytime I click follow, look at this dumb shit. It says, sorry, you have met, you're following the max limit and you can't follow any more people. And I'm like, what the hell?
That's crazy.
This is ridiculous.
Is that Ursula?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very hot, I would say. She's a babe.
Yeah, she's the makeup slave.
This I love. This is adorable. And I like her panties.
This one also has lettering. It also has a dialogue there if you swipe.
Oh, okay. I see. Ooh, nice. Like the cat stealing the pizza. I love that he just got his cape on and it's flowing. That's amazing.
Just at the right moment.
That's great. That's awesome.
The flip-flops or the
fuzzy slippers. My favorite's the controllers. Yeah.
Nice. It's the weighing station.
I love this.
Oh wow.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
Very nice. So do you also do commissions? Oh, sorry.
Well, I would love to, but I never find the time to search for the people to commission me, and then I don't have a very big following on the Instagram or any social media. Okay. I don't know why, but I just can't get to just have a reach or like exposure or anything. So mostly I just draw for myself, and then this is some sneak peek from the comic, from the story I write for the
nice
for the book.
Very cute.
Thank you.
It's like, Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
I like a lot drawing animals in general. I think they are very, very expressive portraits, girls as well. And then I have some original characters and then some spin-off on like DC characters or so.
Ooh,
This
neat.
is an original character.
That's very cool. I like the
Thank you.
cyber-esque. Oh, neat. Yeah, I like you've got a couple different like little slightly different styles that I like enjoy.
Well,
Nice.
yeah, I'm a bit of a rainbow. I guess it depends on the day, and then I like to experiment a lot, to be creative in a way, like, oh, what would happen if I do this, and what would happen if I do that. I mean, it's fun, but it's not good at all for getting like fans or followers, because people get so confused.
Nice. I like to see the process drawings too, how you start with the figure, then add the clothes, and then the shading and all that, the lighting and all that. That's fun. I like that a lot.
It's because
cool.
usually I start from doing like a study, like
Okay.
a post study, and then if I like how it turned out, I just do a fan art out of it, or an original character or something.
Super cool. Oh, that's pretty. I like the way that looks.
This is colored as well if you swipe.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice. I like the. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. I like weirdness. I like her. I like what you did with her tendrils there. Very cool.
Yeah, it's drawing sexy ladies. This is traditional art. This is tempera on paper.
Oh, painting. Nice. Oh, I love that. That's cool.
Thank you.
Nice.
I think this is just a real. I showed people how to see if some art is AI or not.
You know, I've seen this. I think I've seen this, that you posted this a while ago, and I'm not even following you, but I've seen this
Really?
art thing. Wow. Yeah, it popped up in my scrolly feed.
Has some reach.
Yeah. It popped up in my scrolly feed. So is this also from the comic?
Yes.
The visor, the eyes in the visor. That's neat.
These are some stickers I did.
Those are awesome. So do you sell these online or anywhere, or like if people want to buy them?
I just stick them in the town. I just go out.
Just slapping them around. Nice.
Yes. I stick one here in Tenerife last summer.
Yes. So if I ever head your way, I'm going to have to go find them, because my favorite thing when I head to new cities is to hunt down graffiti and stickers. Like I'll spend all day doing that. So yeah. Oh, look at the head in their fridge.
She was looking for her pudding.
She got the pudding and she got him in there. Nice. That's great.
That looks so Reanimator, because the fridge, like with the glowing green, and then the head being on a platter, like that is super Reanimator.
Wayne Enterprise fridge as well. Way to go! Way to go! Way to go! And I like that you have like the bloody on there, like she really whacked him one. Nice. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, this is something I work more on. Like that kind of piece takes me like at least 2 weeks or something on going back and forth.
All right, hold on. Let me stop showing this for a second. Let me go back here. Let's see if anybody else popped a chat. Yeah, you did. Also, what up, Dave? How you doing? Been a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Oh, hey, Christina.
Supreme.
Nice. Yeah. He was also on my show not too long ago. He's a local artist. Yes. Simply is amazing.
You should get with the pizza person, and they can make a supreme pizza together.
Yes. Yeah, we had pineapple pizza question on that stream. Yeah. Hi, Christina. How are you doing? Yes. So yeah, I will be following you when I figure out how I can add more people to my thing. I am quite. No, I've seen your art. Where have I seen? I've seen this. Why have I seen this? This is driving me nuts. I've seen this art somewhere. Hold on. No, I'm not even kidding. I've seen this. This one here. I've literally seen this art piece somewhere. Why have I seen this?
Well, I think it's my thumbnail on Discord or something.
I've seen this art piece. Where have I seen this?
It's a self-portrait.
You know what I think it is? I think I seen that AI art one, and then I scrolled your thing, but I couldn't follow because I'm blocked from following people. I think that might have been what it is. I think that's how I saw it. But I've seen that. Like, look, it's driving me insane. Like, look, follow. I can't. It says you can't. Like, I don't know why. Just leave me alone. Instagram your feed. I know. Let's see.
That's so weird.
It's been like that for
Maybe
like,
it thinks
I
you're
gotta
blind.
say, almost 2 months. I didn't even know you could hit a limit, but it doesn't make sense because sometimes it'll work and then other times it won't, and then it's bizarre. Or it'll follow and then it'll follow and then immediately remove it, and I'm like, what the hell did I do to Instagram hate me? All right, let me see. Now we are on Headless's page, Geo's page. Very cool. I love the horror. Horror is the bestest. Yes. Horror is the greatest. Let me see. Let me go down here. Ooh. There's the one that you showed earlier. Moist. Very cool.
You gotta fix that.
Okay, it's all right. You can fix it.
That was,
easy.
this is the one I sold 2 days ago.
Oh, cool.
On eBay.
Nice. Oh, I like this. I like this book as well. It's a good book. I enjoy that.
That was good.
Nice. Oh, that's the Jubilee that you showed. Very cool. Oh, the Christmas. Scary Christmas. Oh, man.
I get a lot of damages, especially for the blank covers. I don't know why. They always come damaged. And so that's where I started just drawing the blank covers because, you know, I'm supposed to throw them away when they're going to replace them. And so I just practice on them.
Oh, cool.
This
Doing
was a
some
model I
layers.
was doing. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
It's tedious work, man, but
very
when
nice.
it's done, it comes out.
Do
really
oils? Oils seem so hard to work with. I can't even imagine. I used to do acrylic painting on 3D miniatures, and you had to just wait like 20 minutes for it to dry. And the acrylic is really thin. Oil seems a lot thicker.
Yeah, acrylic dries very quick. Acrylic dries in minutes. But with oils, you got to be real patient. But I prefer to work in oils. It just, I don't know, because if you mess up, I don't know. I don't know. I guess with acrylic, if you mess up, you can just kind of work on.
Well, acrylic, you can, you know.
Oh yeah, this was
kind of clean it up.
They had a contest for 8 Billion Genies to draw on the local comic shop day blank cover, and I was one of the 5 winners with that one. With
that was dope. The jigsaw. That's very cool.
So they sent me the trade paperback signed and remarked, and then a book plate.
That's awesome. And congrats on that, by the way. I remember when you won that. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Very sweet. Sweet to make a wish. Nice.
Just in time for that new Jigsaw movie.
Yeah, just in time for that. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Ooh, that's an interesting.
Yeah, that one did not come out so good. My Ninjets one did not come out very good, but
I couldn't even see it.
Yeah, for sure, Kev. Always love seeing more creepy art. And he said, Cyndi Lauper's daughter. What's up, Chaos? How are you doing? What's going on, dudes? Yeah, so, okay. What's going on to everybody else in the chat? What's happening? You're talking with everybody else. And guys just popped in here. We're talking with the team that's in for the. I'm going to keep saying the Obsidian, but it's the Obserian Chronicles. And all the links, I have all you guys down below. There's like so many links below. So go check it out. Also, go click on the pre-launch link for the graphic novel when it comes out. So sometime in the new year, it'll be coming out. Does anybody have any questions about the book or anything that's coming out? Because we went up for an hour and I have to go get ready for my art stream.
Yeah,
Not for a minute, but yeah.
I'm losing my voice, so I
Oh,
can
no.
only use it sparingly. I sent you some photos that I had been working on.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. Oh, yeah, that one's sick. I remember that one. That's the one I remember. All right, let's see. Do I have to save that? I don't know if I can I share that? All right. Allow it. All right. Let me know if you can see that. Can you see that? Is there a right photo frame? All right. So this is Sicko's. This is Sicko's. All right, hold on. Let me move that down there. So this is your yeah.
I found the page. I'll give you guys my best page.
All right.
Thought about it. I'm gonna do it. There it is. That's my pride and glory. So this one you're looking at right now, I have a sneaking suspicion that I stole this pose. I don't know if any of you guys are musicians and you're just playing and you're like, oh man, this is sick. And you're like, bro, like listen to what I wrote. And they're like, oh that's Tennessee whiskey. You're like, I knew I'm not a genius, you know? And I can't figure out where I saw this or whose pose this is. So if this is your pose, or you know, people get really picky about if you steal something of theirs. So I'm sorry, but I can't find it. So if anyone is like, I know what that is, please tell me, because like it's like been on the tip of my tongue for like 2 years and I can't figure it out.
I'd say it's a very classic pose from like from like the Guyver until like Carnage. It's very kind of that kind of thing.
Just call it an homage.
I kind of see like a Iron Maiden Piece of Mind slightly, but it's not exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Or that hand like coming out like this. If it's down more, Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden, but not this hand. So like I don't know. It's definitely some Iron Maiden influence.
I have a lot of Iron Maiden history, so that might be where it is.
All right.
Nice. Yeah.
I like the colors in this. I dig the colors, and I like what you did with the green highlighting. Very nice. Very nice. And then what page is this from? This is from.
This might not actually make it in.
Okay.
But it might, because like it's one of my favorite, but it just doesn't fit the story real well. I'm having trouble chopping it up and redoing it. And I keep coming back and being like, but I really like the way this, you know.
It's got a cool look to it. It's got a cool look to it. Okay. You're doing some good stuff. This is interesting. Ooh. You did some cool reflections here in the rain right there. Nice.
I really didn't believe in myself in the beginning. I was like, this is just garbage. And until I started getting the tail lights in there, I was like, okay, I'm starting to see it. But I didn't know if it was like too much with the rain. Like, can you really see what's going? Can you see the cars? But I experienced torrential rain in Florida for the first time, and that's pretty accurate
that was such a nightmare.
to what I saw. So that was an experience. Yeah,
we almost died.
Oh my god, it was crazy.
Then we're back here. Oh wait, hold on. And then this one.
This is my coveted page.
I like this. I like the reflection from the lighter there. That's very nice. I like the mood that you have set in here. That's very cool. I mean, you're getting very I like where you're going with your art style there. Sick. Very nice.
I'm trying to get a Constantine Sandman thing going.
Okay. I can see that. I can see that. All right. Let me close this thingy here. How do I get out of here?
Man, they're amazing artists. It's hard to just be like, oh yeah, let me do that.
Yeah.
It's like watching Kobe Bryant and be like, oh yeah, I save threes from half court, no problem.
Yeah, Glenn has a boner from the Superman. He loves Superman as his favorite, so he is amazed by that. So yes. If you guys have questions, drop them in the chat because I really need to get going soon because I have to go do 7 hours of arting soon.
I don't envy you. It's for a good cause, though.
It is for a good cause, and it's a great time. And I think they've been on for about an hour now already. So, yeah. So if any guys have any questions, drop them. Also, you can go one by one more time. Let me do this guy here. All right, kabam. Do you have anything coming up? Do you have anything that you've got working on that you got coming up? Any appearances? Any streaming? Any nefarious deeds?
Well, we have a podcast, the Great Old Ones Gaming Podcast. It's for Lovecraftian gaming. So there's always stuff coming up for that. And I have a YouTube channel, the Twisted Tentacle, and I'm the innkeeper of the channel. So mostly I talk about gaming, not so much art or comics. But as far as coming up, other than this project, I actually have a parallel project happening. So I'm literally working on 2 projects at once. And that is the cover that I showed is for my role-playing game book, which I just finished the first draft. It's 350 pages, and it's we just finished the play test for it. So I'm very excited. It's going into editing now, then layout. I have to teach myself how to lay out. It's a lot of work. So that's not coming out till next year, but definitely right around the same time it's Obserian Chronicles.
Is that going to be crowdfunded as well, or are you going to go direct to store for that? Okay.
Yeah,
all
I'm going Kickstarter for sure. Yeah, with it.
Kickstarter, nice. I know tabletop and comics and gaming have a really big platform on there, so you're gonna crush it. You're gonna crush it. Nice. All right. Let's see. Oops, clicked the wrong thingy. All right. Oh, yes. Taint says great show. Fantastic project. Excited to see final book. This is yes. Oh yes. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks.
I will link you down. That's the one thing I don't have down below, but I will link you down below. If anybody else has YouTube channels, let me know. I will link the YouTube channels down below in the thingamabob so that you guys can go and sub them and harass them as you will. All right. I'm going to go down the line here. Bam.
No.
Do you have any awful shenanigan things planned coming up as well?
Nothing immediately upcoming. But I do have a YouTube channel. I've kind of been lazy about it the last couple of weeks, but for the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game, actually do content for that role-playing game that just came out a couple of months ago.
Ooh, okay.
Marvel
actually wrote to me today.
The official
they
Marvel
wrote
page.
To you.
Yeah, they wrote to me today. Thank me for my review.
Cease and desist letter?
Although they very well could have, because since I have a store, I actually got the book 2 weeks before anybody else, and so I did my review of the game. I read the whole book in one day, and did a review video, and it was 2 weeks before anybody was supposed to even have the book. So I thought I would get in trouble, but luckily I didn't.
Was that the book? Was that the wait, hold on. Is this the sneaky book right there? That one right there?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, that's the one. The
cover's
sneaky one
beautiful.
right there.
It's really colorful.
It's a really good book.
That's a nice looking book there. I like Splinterhand. Yeah. Nice. All right, let me flop you back here because Glenn wants to know, what is your channel name?
It's the Headless Hammerhead Guide to Comics and More. It's a very long name.
It is.
Because I started I started my channel as a channel for people who are new to comic book collecting. So I have like my first few videos there are like comic book lingo, defining a bunch of terms within the comic book industry, and then also some tips like how to bag and board properly, things like that. And then once this game came out, I switched to just the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game.
Okay. I know there's a bunch of nerds in the chat, so I'm sure they'll like all of that. Yeah. We got some massive nerds. I'm just saying. It's happening. All right. Put you on the spot one more time. Hello, Iulia. Hi. Oh, by the way, nice kitty in the background. Hello, kitty. How are you?
It's 1 out of 5.
1 of 5. That's great. That's adorable.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, as other projects, I don't have anything for now. I I have something in the back of my head, a comic book of my own I want to do. I have the characters, but I just can't get to write the details. This stuff with the writing for me, it's a bit hard, so I prefer to be commissioned. So if anyone wants to commission me for anything, I'm just know I'm open. And yeah, for now, just that.
Okay, well,
Let me tell you, it took me 10 years to write my first book.
Okay,
10
so don't
years
get
of just,
discouraged, right?
yeah, write little notes here, little
I
strip of
don't.
paper and toilet
So
paper and
sticky notes on
napkins.
your friend? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and I had a
Just leave
box
them up.
full of just little strips of paper, and I had to put it all together, type it up, and then rearrange everything, and wrote my first book, and it was terrible.
Okay.
So don't get discouraged.
But it got the ball rolling. So.
Don't drop your scrap paper drawer, and then you're never gonna figure out which order they go in. Maybe number them, like 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's the best way for someone to contact you if they do want to do a commission?
Instagram.
Instagram? Okay,
Well,
I'll make sure.
If Instagram doesn't do you
Okay.
the thing with you're not
Okay.
allowed to follow, I also have ArtStation.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll send you that one as well.
Okay, I do have that actually. But I will
sure.
make sure that your Instagram is down below. I'll make sure all of you guys are linked and whatever after this. My brain was kind of dead this week, so I don't know what is linked at the moment. But yes, I will also put you in there. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I don't. No,
okay,
not for
all right. Not for now.
I'm thinking
yeah.
maybe after I get to launch myself as a freelance artist, maybe then I'll have the time. But for now, it's just way too much for me.
Yeah, I get it. Trust me. Trust me. I know all about that. Yeah.
I do.
Okay. And Sicko, guess what? Boom. What's up? Do you have any upcoming projects or anything? Or you can make any appearances on anywhere? What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna be somewhere. I love covering other stuff. You can find me over at CJ's channel, comic. Oh my goodness, Insomnia Theater.
Yes.
I love Insomnia Theater.
That's great.
You're gonna find me in K-pop's chat a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And if you're following K-pop, you're probably gonna like Gwen. What's his Bleaker?
Yeah.
These are all places. I spend so much time there that like I also need to sleep. So I mean, on top of doing my own channel, I'd love to, but I mean, K-pop, Headless, CJ have been giving me so many opportunities. It's been life changing. To suddenly be an artist and being put on the spot it's a completely normal thing now to come home and be like, oh goodness, I was supposed to be on a stream somewhere 45 minutes ago. That's just my life now, and I wouldn't go back and change it. If you're looking to do what we do it because you love it, because there ain't no money in this. You gotta love it.
There's also no sleep in it as well, but we don't sleep here.
Yeah. You think you're gonna work 4 hours a day? No, it's not like that. And on top of that, like you don't realize, but when you're the entertainment, like you kind of gotta sleep when everyone else is working. And be like, I'm real happy to be here. So these are things that I've been learning. And I mean, I've gotten to travel. I just got to show my artwork again on the internet. You know how many people would go a long way to be in this situation. That It's not because I have the technical prowess and that I'm a really good artist. Like I sweat every single day being like, is this good enough to publish? Because I don't want to put crap out there under these people's names.
Oh, sure.
At the end of the day, I don't even have time to think about like, oh, I didn't make any money today. You're just like that's the 12th thing you're worried about. And it's a different lifestyle. I wouldn't go back working 9 to 5. I wouldn't do it.
Yay. Yes. Glenn says, Sicko, you're doing great, bud. Yes.
Thank you.
And Dan is apparently pissed because he just woke up because he fell asleep at 9 o'clock. Yes. Yes, you are all badass. Yes. Yes, we're going to be heading out of here. And if you guys do not know, Comic Journey is doing a overnight until 7 a.m. comic art hangout / stream for Comics Curing Cancer, which we're going to be heading over to immediately after this so that we can go do art and maybe buy and or auction off some stuff. So it all goes 100% to American Cancer Society. So there you go.
So there you go. That's where I'm going to be for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
We'll spend 45 minutes with my wife and make her coffee in the morning because that's going all night.
Yeah. So that's where we're going to go headed after this. So yeah. I severely have to pee and I have to go make a latte so I can stay up for the next 10 hours.
You need breaks, man.
Yes. Also, will you guys be going to any cons eventually? Is that something that you have planned?
Yeah, we're gonna hit the rounds next year.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna do a
very
few
nice.
cons.
Okay, I like that. I'll see you all over the place. Actually, you should make plans for Heroes Con because apparently that's where the people will be at. We had like a 60-person meetup there last year.
It was huge.
Interesting. Where's Heroes Con at?
Oh, huge.
North Carolina, Charlotte.
Okay.
Something.
Yeah.
It's like the Saskatoon of America.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I know like double that are going to go there next year because we've already been planning. So get ready for that.
Nice.
Take North Carolina by the balls next year. So we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. And then when you do launch a Kickstarter, come back because I have another show specifically for campaigns. So come back for that.
Sweet.
Maybe at a time that's not at midnight during like 90 other streams. Yeah, we'll plan this out way better next time. I'll probably be awake next time when we plan this and set better alarms. But thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having us.
Thanks
for having us.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a good time. Thank you guys so much. And I adore your headpiece. It's amazing. Yes. It matches my moon here. You can flutter around my moon anytime.
Thank you.
Oh, Arsenio. Yes. We're heading out now, Arsenio, but go jump over with us to CJ's chat. We're going to go do some art and hang out there. So let's get out of here. We're going to go
all right, guys.
hang out. Bye.